Thank you, Mr. Reeves, I replied, mustering up as much enthusiasm as I could. I'm excited to get started. He nodded, a thin smile playing at his lips. Oh, I'm sure you are. Now, let me give you the grand tour. As we walked through the office, everything looked normal enough: rows of cubicles, the hum of computers, and the faint smell of coffee in the air. My new coworkers barely looked up as we passed, their eyes fixed on their screens with an intensity that seemed off somehow. We reached a heavy metal door at the end of a long hallway. Mr. Reeves gestured towards it with a flourish. And this, he said, is our server room. It's strictly off-limits to all but our senior technicians. He chuckled, but it sounded forced. Wouldn't want any newbies messing with our precious data, right? I nodded, trying to ignore the goosebumps on my arms. There was something about that door that made me uneasy. It looked more like it belonged in a high-security prison than an IT company. Thick, reinforced with multiple lock mechanisms visible. What kind of data were they storing that required this level of security? Of course, I managed to say, my mouth suddenly dry. I understand.